So elsewhere in the program book, you can hear a little bit about what Jerry's contributions to the festival have been. I have an interest in history and video and archival kinds of things. So from the very beginning of the festival, the very first festival, Jerry came out with his wife and their son and a video camera and started taking some video, I'm sure, home movies, right? I mean, that's pretty much all it was at that point. And then Jerry became aware that the festival has use for video for doing things like grant applications and things like that. Jerry then kind of took it upon himself to become a regular videographer of the festival, and perhaps from the next festival on, shot video of virtually all the performances, and some workshop kinds of things, the things that the grants folks would want to see to know what our festival is about. So Jerry did this for 22 years, and I'm sure compiled a large stack of VHS tapes, and a few years back, although he did help us with video last festival as well. He did one day, and so Jerry at some point said time to pass this job on to somebody else. But then he went off and he took all that video and he digitized it. So right around, in fact, it was probably at Glenda's memorial. Jerry came up to us and said, "Well, I have the video. I'd like to give it to somebody on the festival." And I said, "Well, why don't you give it to me?" And I followed Jerry to his house, and he presented me with 191 DVDs and said, "Here you go." And so those of you that have been on the Gebhard Woods website or have been on YouTube and done any searches for the festival, there are now, there's a growing collection of performances from past festivals that are up online. And those performances are there because somebody took the time to record them so they would not be lost. And so they're not lost. We have all this digital footage. It's something close to 400 hours of video. And we'll be mining that for years to come and making it available to people. And I just want to thank Jerry for doing that. It's a wonderful thing, and I think Neil is going to come up for just a second.
Thank you,
and thank you as well.
You want my tip? You want my tip?
Yeah, I do. Oh, Jerry and I have been friends for like 25 years at least, and it's all been around music. And he plays the hammer dulcimer, and he plays it exquisitely, and he plays it with incredible passion, and he plays a lot of things in minor keys. That's one of his absolute loves, but he is a good friend, and he has done a wonderful work for the festival, and I think we can in part say that we are here today because of the past that includes Jerry's work. And so here's what I get to say to you, Jerry. To Jerry Santoni, an appreciation for 22 years of documenting the history of the Gebhard Woods Dulcimer Festival through the medium of film. And that's what he's done, and done a splendid job of it, and a very dedicated job to doing the filming of this festival. So, congratulations.
Thank you, man. That's very hard. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so very much. Steve, you wrote a beautiful article in the booklet, and I want to thank you for that. I want to thank Neil and all the volunteers. If I started to thank everybody, I might miss somebody because there's so many people who have contributed to this wonderful festival here. And it's something that goes on year by year because of the volunteers and the fine work of the people on the Board of Hands. So I do thank you very kindly for this, Neil, and from everybody else, and from Steve, for this wonderful plaque. I will treasure it indeed, and I'll put it next to my Sam Rosetta Dulcimer as I play my minor tunes. So thank you so very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you.